guys. First of all, I have no idea what's going on in the background of this video. It probably will be like COD gameplay because that will more than likely fit maybe like the length of this story. No homo. So I'm not really sure what to call this. I'm probably going to title it like the shank situation or the knife situation, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to try, if I can, to put some illustrations in with this with some Microsoft Paint because it might fit a little better. And just to let you know, a little disclaimer, I'm not one for exactly art. I am left-handed, and they do say left-handed people are pretty good at art, and that's a fucking lie. So we'll start. Where did it start? So essentially, this was how long ago? Probably about 4 to 5 months ago. That seems a long time. Like probably around January, somewhere around there. So we had a plan, and that was to go to Westfield. In the end, we didn't actually buy anything because we broke. So there was. I left my house to go to meet up with my mate Sam, the person who does co-op with me. I know that hasn't been in a long time. We tried to record some, but that failed. But anyway, so we meet up and we're heading to the train station. We catch a bus there. Oh my god, catch a bus. What faggot says that? Anyway, so we're on the bus. We go on the top deck because top deck's for the cool kids, spelt with a Z. And we go on there. Now I'm dressed in like smartish. I mean, like, you know, because fully swag and that. I got my Armani bag with me because I'm road man like that. If I can, I'll put a picture up on there. And that was like, that is my prized possession. Like, that is the most expensive thing I've probably ever got. Is like £110 for a bag. I know it seems ridiculous, but it's a nice bag. But anyway, so we got on top deck and we see this guy walk on. He must have been about, I don't know, about maybe 15 to 17 to 18, maybe 18 at the max. So it's one of them people where if I can put a drawing, I'll put it in, but you just look at him and you think, oh, for fuck's sake. So yeah, he comes in fully roadman with the joint on the side of his ear, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, for fuck's sake, we've got another moron here. So I'm sitting like at the front of the bus-ish, like just next to the stairs. And this guy goes to sit around the back. But as he walks past me, I see him take a look at my bag. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, I got ratings, innit? So we're like talking away, like basically forgotten about him like 5 seconds after. And we slowly see him move to the front of the bus, like probably about every 15 seconds he slowly takes another seat to the like closer to us. So I'm starting to think, is this guy gonna bomb me? No, he wasn't Asian, he was like white, but you know, like if they get bare close on a bus, like anyone gets near me, like I'm gonna die. That's pretty much my luck. So talking away, and this guy, he must have been like diagonal from me and like maybe 2 seats away. So we get off our bus stop, and this was like right outside the train station to get to Westfield. For those of you who might not actually know and live under a rock, Westfield's like a shopping centre. I say live under a rock, I mean that was my first time going there, not gonna lie, I'm one of them lakeside people. But anyway, we get off the bus and we see this guy following, so like instincts are telling me to run, and I'm not one for running because one, I was in jeans, and two, I got like just under 15 seconds in 100 meters in like year 10. I think this year I got like 14.1. But anyway, don't need to gloat about my records. I've already got enough of them. So yeah, we get off the bus and we see this guy at the corner of the eye. Like, you think, oh, for fuck's sake. Still got the joint in his ear. Like, one of them, if it's the American equivalent of a redneck, but like roadman. You probably know what I'm going on about here, but anyway. So he just got off the bus, this guy's following us. So I look at him, and I give him the look at, oh fuck, what's happening? So I can see him speed up, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then he comes up to me in like, I'm not even sure what accent, like fully street, if you want to call it that. He goes, how much for that pouch? Now in my head I'm thinking, it's not a fucking pouch anymore and it's a bag, but whatever. I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, can I buy that pouch? I got fat stacks. So I'm like, no, you haven't, because you got Skechers trainers, but whatever floats your boat. So we end up talking about it, and I'm trying to just like tell him to piss off essentially, but it didn't go like that. I was kind of shitting myself. So he goes, I got fat stacks. Where did you get that bag? I was like, well, at a shop, and it cost like 110. He's like, is it? Well, how much can I buy it now? I'm like, no, I have the bag for a reason. I don't just carry it for the fun of it. Like, I had stuff in there. Like, really? I just had, like, keys, phone, headphones in there. So I was like, fuck, what if he robs me for my bag? Then I lose my shit. So, yeah. After that, he goes, he goes, are you getting rude, fam? And really, I was kind of, like, just telling him to fuck off as in, like, words, but he could not read into it. But he wouldn't take the message. So then, after a while of me going, no, I don't know if you're going to call it pussy. I mean, all the while this is happening, my so-called friend takes about 15 steps behind us, like completely isolates him from the situation. That's when I looked around and think, oh fuck, where's he gone? Yeah, so number one top friend there. Now I know if I'm ever in a fight not to call him. So, yeah, put it that way. So, we're having a conversation, and he's not getting the message that I just don't want to talk to him. So, and he eventually gets to the point where he goes, well, I'm carrying a fat shank. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, think to PSHE, what would they do? In my head, they told me STDs are bad. Now, that didn't relate to this situation, but that's what it's about, pretty much, PSHE. So then, I was like, I acknowledged it, but like I didn't say anything about it. He says, where you going? I was like, train station, which I actually was. They said, alright then. And then he walks ahead and like he goes down like to the actual like train, I take it. And then well, I had to go top up my oyster. So then I turn around, I'm like, we got in. He's like, yeah. So we go to a park, and we must have sat there for about half an hour, like thinking of every possible like ending this situation could have. And he wasn't putting the most positive of tone to it, I tell you that. So after about 40 minutes of deliberation what to do, he must have thought, fuck, he could have got bored by now. So I go to top up my oyster in the train station. That is pretty much it. So like, call it what you want, but yeah, that was not the most interesting and exciting moment of my life. Like, people always say they got a fat shank. To be honest, he didn't have a bag, so I'm not sure where he put that, whether he wanted that close to his body. I'm just saying, if you fall over, then you're dead. So, yeah, pretty much the message, don't go Westfield, because some guy will say, I've got a fat shank. He might not, but he did look dangerous. I'm not one for fighting, like, I'm not that type of person. I'm the person that will try and talk out because your boy is like a master with words. But anyway, that is probably the end of the story. I've got quite a few stories. Like, most of my stories now are from school because I just finished. And yeah, I've got some pretty interesting ones. They'll probably be like 2 to 3 minutes, but I could probably do them like quite easy. So if you guys want more of them, make sure to leave a like on this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to share this video on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to do, whatever you use. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.